Well, how's everybody doing? Figure I'd give you all a quick update. I mean, I could start that right now if I wanted to, but I'm waiting on headers and radiators. But here's how I did the plug wires. So they're all nice and neat, and I made wire separators out of zip ties, roadkill style, but got them all nice and neat so they're under the headers. And alternator wiring, and also a fusible link. You can see it, there's a fusible link in there that goes, the fusible link goes to the starter, the other wire goes into the dash as the main power. The engine's really dirty because I drove that truck every day. And here's the other side plug wires, like I said, wire separators out of zip ties, all nice and neat tucked under the headers. There's the main wiring coming out of the cab. I still got to make a grommet for that, but it is all nice and smooth, so I ain't too worried about it. I am going to mount this wiring loom right here so it's not, the weight of it's not pulling on connections or anything. And or wiring harness, and I got a wiring loom to go around that, and then I'm going to mount it with a little clip. But anyway, so that's, I mean, the engine's wired. The only thing I got left to do is lights and wire for a fan, and that's it. Brake lights, tail lights, headlights, fan that ain't here yet and won't be here till Tuesday. I guess the headers and the radiator somehow got delayed, thanks FedEx, and they're not going to be here till Tuesday. But I took a piece of this old metal I had right here, cut it with that there. Oh, by the way, these catch on fire every time you use them to cut metal. These are not made to cut metal, and they blow flames out of it. It's kind of cool. Also, it sucks air in from behind this, pulls it through the motor and blows it out here to where all your metal shavings go through that motor and just go through the brushes, and it arcs and doesn't like it, and it's funny. It's not made for cutting metal, but it works great. So I took one of these old panels, came off of some old lawnmower. I got another one over there. It's somewhere. So I took one of them panels and cut a piece off of it, drilled some holes, sanded it and painted it, and I made a switch panel out of it. And I got, you know, this, it's not mounted tight, it's just barely mounted because I've had it on and off wiring stuff. Everything's wired. Well, some stuff's wired. The starter's wired, the ignition's wired, and the ignition runs the distributor and all the gauges, the lights and all that stuff, and the tack. This is going to be for the fans. This is the headlights, the 2-position light where you can pull out once or twice or whatever. And then this, I don't know what I'm going to use it for. But the idea with this, what I'd like to do, and I think it'd be cool, but I don't know if I will, I want to have like a headlight circuit and tail light circuit. So I'd like to be all the way out as all the lights on, and then I want the first click to be like the running lights, and I want to put underglow lights under it just because, you know, I think it'd look cool. But yeah, so I still haven't cut a hole in the floor for where the master cylinder's at to put the lid on it, but it is covered with a plastic bag and a piece of cardboard and another piece of plastic. Still haven't cut a hole in the floor for that brake pedal, and I still haven't re-welded that brake pedal and actually attached it or did anything, but I'm getting ready to start it pretty soon. But yeah, switch panels in, all the gauges are in and hooked up. I still need to hook up the linkage for the shifter and adjust that. Throttle linkage, I got to do something about this right here. The hole is not the right size, and this will actually come out, and I don't know if that would jam the throttle open, but it might, and I don't want to risk it. This thing don't weigh nothing, and the brakes ain't that great, I have a feeling. So I need to do something to hold that in there, like a metal bracket and a bolt or something to hold that in there tight, or just use a different throttle setup altogether. There's the fuel tank I'm going to use after I clean it up, if I clean it up. I happened to find, I had a set of trailer wiring kit or something, and the idea was have this running the light circuit, headlights, tail lights, turn signals, all that stuff, try to wire it up through that, and that way I could connect it and pull the cab off. But I got so many wires running through there, I'm just going to not do that. Because and besides that, there's not enough for what I need to do right there on the connection. So if I ever want to take the cab off, I'm going to have to put a connection on each one of these lines or wires, whatever. But I don't plan taking it back apart. You know, I ain't going to take it back apart anytime soon. And I think even to paint it, I'm probably not going to tear it all down. I might pull the engine out of it, but I don't want to take the cab off again. That's a pain in the butt. If I do, I'll cross that bridge when I get there. I'm sure they make some kind of connector that you can just take like 30 wires and have on, you know, put a connector in there where you can unhook everything. So I can add that on later. Right now I just want to get it done so I can drive it, like I said. You know. But anyway, it's getting there. So there's y'all a quick update. I'm going to cut this one short. Y'all take it easy. Give me a thumbs up if you like the video. If not, don't. That helps the channel out and it don't cost nothing. So appreciate that. You guys take her easy, and I'll see you in the next video.